Hello everybody. So I just wanted to kind of follow on from my first video, which I mostly just got distracted and talked about a load of shit. Which meant absolutely nothing. It was terrible video, but I uploaded it anyway. So what I want to talk about is my bike, which I started talking about, but I only gave you bits and bobs, so I just want to talk about it properly. Hopefully I don't get too distracted. Happens quite easily. So my bike, Lexmoto Arizona. So I've got 22,800 miles on it. It's not miles, it's kilometres. 22,800 kilometres, thereabouts. It's 2.5 years old. Like I said in my last video, it looks about 10 years old, but with 22.5. The exhaust is absolutely haggard. That's probably where it gets its looks of a 10-year-old bike. It's got a bit of rust here and there, nothing massive, but I've got to say the guy that I bought it off definitely neglected the thing, and didn't really inspire me to keep it in good condition either. So it's partly I'm to blame and partly the guy to blame, but you know, like I say, I've been riding this thing every day for getting on for 6 months. It's never broken down apart from when I run out of petrol a couple of times, but that was me trying to wing it. I've got to say, I just got distracted. I've been working up to do this MotoVlog all day. The weather's been a bit touch and go, but fuck it, just do it. It's fucking raining. Rain. That's all we ever get in England. Anyway, so I've not really been inspired to keep it in good condition, keeping it clean and everything, which is bad, I know. I do the maintenance on it when it needs doing, adjust the chain. I need to do front left fork seal desperately. Whew. I highly doubt there's any actual oil left in there. But again, it's 2.5 years old and I need to do the fork seal. That's a Chinese motorbike for you right there. Chain stretches worse than an elastic band, but it doesn't go back to shape, so that's annoying. Doesn't have the elasticity of an elastic band. Ooh, band. There's not many good points of this bike. It's not amazing in any way. It's a cracking learner bike, but don't expect to keep one. Don't expect to buy one and be able to keep it for 4 or 5 years, because mine in its current condition is like I say, it's 2.5 years old and it's not passing its MOT in October. No way. That'll be its first MOT and it will not be passing it. The thing is, it's three odd quid for the fork seal, but I've got to find time and everything to actually replace this. I live in a block of flats, so I have to use someone else's garage every time I want to do work on it, and it's a little inconvenient, to say the least. But yeah, What else have we got? I spoke about the clutch, no, the choke, but I think that is now down to my airbox housing. There's a little cap that goes over that you're supposed to empty of like fluid every once in a while, and that's kind of disintegrated and gone. So my airbox is essentially drawing a hell of a lot more air than it should be. So that would explain why I have to have my choke where I need to have my choke. Well, then again, I could be completely wrong on that, and it could be the air intake itself that connects to the carburetor. It could be a number of things, really. I'll update you on that when I finally work it out. That's the thing, I haven't had time. I guess I could be doing it right now instead of doing this vlog, to be honest. Top speed, I have got a video, I'll link here in the description. But basically it does 60 miles an hour at the moment. I say in the video I did have once 70 out of it, which is true. I did have 70 out of it, but I think at the moment with the air filter as it is, and maybe I got fatter, I don't know, I've lost that 70 mile an hour. Maybe if I give it a good service, I have given it a good service since I've had it. New spark plugs, new spark plug, oil and all that jazz. I just want to draw attention to my blog. I usually link it in my videos, but I started it up with the intention of running it alongside my vlogs, which I have been doing, and you can catch all my videos on my website. Like I say, links below. But it's not just I talk about a lot of random shit on there. Well, I intend to. I've not done too many blogs at the moment, but photos and stuff that interests me is all going to be up on there. So I passed my theory test, my motorcycle theory test that is, and I'll be booking my I'll be getting some training on the go. Hopefully, well, I'll book it next week or this week, get that booked in, and hopefully I'll be by the end of June I'll be fully legal on my motorbike. Get the missus on the back. She's getting really excited. She's looking at helmets and everything. Bless her. Unfortunately though, we're not going to be able to go too far on this bad boy. Might be able to nip her to the shop or something, I don't know. Shit. I didn't plan to come this way, but stop it. This is the way we shall go. On my last video I managed to get a top speed of 60 going down a hill. Guess this has worked out alright, but this time I'm getting 55 on a flat. Going up a slight hill now. Knocking it straight, slowly back down to 50. Nottingham's, if you're not from around here, Nottingham are extending the tram. Phase 2 they call it. Biggest pain in everybody's ass. That's what they're doing around here. Everywhere you look there's fucking roadworks, tram works even. We're everywhere. So the good points about my bike, brushed over the bad points with the oil seal. Oh, my back brake, I haven't told you about my back brake. It's going downhill now. Kind of slows you down. Not very well though. It works if I'm at the speed, if I'm doing 30 now and I put my foot on the brake, it won't really do it. I'll have to go through that demonstration again because it didn't work out too well last time. But if I'm at a low speed, it will work quite well. Like you can stop me on a hill still and stuff like that. But I need to crack it open and have a look. I'm assuming, because my adjustments are all okay, beast, that it's down to something going on in the drum. And the way it happened suddenly, would also suggest this. So I'm just trying to be informative about the Arizona, because when I was getting one, there was like one review. It was just some guy in his back garden. You've probably seen it. And you want to see a variety of reviews. You just don't want to take it from one person's perspective. When I first got this bike, it was harsh. First day after my CVT I jumped on this. It hadn't been ridden in about a year, so it's 2.5 years old. One of those years it was just standing still. So I jumped on it. It's got old fuel in it. The oil hasn't been changed. Oh my god, it was no, I'd never been on a bike until I'd done my CVT. So doing that and then jumping straight into this and it not working. It would start and tick over. I left it ticking over for a good 10 minutes because I knew it hadn't been ridden, and it would rev like, I don't know why I made the noise. But then as soon as you stick it in gear, try to take away, stall, fire it back up, stall, fuck's sake. And it kept doing that for ages. I think it was a mixture of maybe the clutch sticking, no, I don't know, and bad fuel, bad oil, mixture of all those things. I finally made it to a petrol station, get some fresh fuel in it, and it was okay. And then it slowly got better over time. So that was alright. And to the point I got now, I need to that was another thing. If it's not my air filter, I may need to sort my carb out. I'm guessing because it was sat for so long. I've cleaned out the fuel system with that Red X stuff. Done that a couple of times. It didn't make it better, but I'm guessing I still need to mess about cleaning my car up properly. It sucks. Apart from the exhaust, I think it looks okay. I get a lot of compliments. Just by random passers-by, which is weird. It's parked up at work, and someone came in just saying, someone's just said your bike that's a nice bike. Oh, cheers. I find that with all Chinese bikes, though, they do look the part, they look really nice, but then at the end of the day, looks are very deceiving. But like I say, they are just a perfect learner bike, perfect. It's never going to be a bike you want to keep. The attractive price is just that, it's attractive. Especially if you're just starting out, you know, 17, and you haven't really got the money to be forking out on a new Yamaha or whatever. But I bought this thing for £300. £300. So I can't really even begin to moan about the things that are wrong with it, because it cost me nothing. Well, basically nothing anyway. But £300. £300. I don't even know how I managed to come across the bike. Massive fluke, massive. It was like just buried in the depths of eBay. I couldn't recreate the search. It's lucky I started watching it. So there she is, the Lexmoto Arizona. Look at that, and it blows under here. I lost the thing, the grab rail there. Apart from that, I mean, it's alright. Front brake needs bleeding. But look at this exhaust. It's terrible. Terrible exhaust. That's where I think could be going wrong there, but it seems alright. Look how nice it is around here. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Right, so that pretty much wraps it up. Lexmoto Arizona. Not much more I can say about it. Thank you very much.